We're live from the Pink Short Studios. This is Credit Carver CDMAYOR Credit Carver X3.11. Remember 311 all to speed. Your screening process. This is Pink Shorts. Today's show provided support by the Canons. 3. A judge should perform duties of the office fairly, impartially, and diligently. All judges. Yeah, all of them. But all of them, all of them should be doing the right thing. They all of them. Absolutely. Today's show is the last show of the year. Can't believe it's 2017. In less than 24 hours. It's already over already. Authority has been reduced. Yeah, reduced. It's been reduced. Can we have the 8th video, please? Yeah, the 8th video. Today's show is provided support by MerriweatherA.Law, the world's largest firm in the world. Saving public health. S1L5. The way it should have been. We love you, Twitter. Today's show is provided support by Verizon. Wait, Verizon changed something here. What happened to the screen? Verizon Wireless Shop deals and support. Get a free smartphone limited time offer. Get yours now. Shop now at VerizonMerriweatherList.com. When mobile's now Freetown, mobile.ca. Surprises are overrated. Take the unexpected out of your invoice. Say goodbye to overages and hello to freedom. Thank you, Teddy Repskin, the mascot of freedom. There's a bug. Cricket. Why Cricket? Our drop calls your lemon. Drop your carry and switch to Cricket for more 4G LTE coverage in T-Mobile Sprint. The sweet taste of extra time. BridgePay gives you the flexibility to break your monthly service into 2 service periods with 2 separate easy payments. Cricket, there's a bug in Atlanta. AT&T Wireless, the bigger, bolder visual experience with its immersive 5.3 HD display. You'll love watching shows, playing games, and streaming videos on the LG K10. Only zero down on AT&T Next. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S7 when you have DirecTV, only from AT&T MerriweatherList. T-Mobile, you got many germs, Germany. One plan, unlimited talk, text, 4G data for all. Just choose your number of lines, with each line with unlimited talk, text, and 4G data. On your smartphone with T-Mobile One, it's that simple. Many germs, many allergies, Legere. Have a Howard JavaScripts fill the cart with up to 40% off. You don't understand. The military veterans, I need to get down. Well, they'll help you. They'll help you get down. It's the only way down is to get up on. Absolutely. Fill your cart with 40% off. Get what you really wanted with online savings that come once a year. Sit, shop, shave with. Have a Howard JavaScripts, e-commerce, e-verify, error sites, website developers. We have Josh Ernst on the line. Don't forget Weber Grills. She's on my teleprompter. Weber Grills, gas to charcoal. Call us at 1-800. 1-800. What's my teleprompter? Good Lord. 1-800 President 446-1071. The rest is explanatory. The whole team is just rigged. Y'all just put together for some weird reason. What's the reason? Let Josh explain it.
In Paris is certainly a good
Hello, Josh. Another 15 minutes.
When
The
the
president's
United
waiting for us.
States is committed to playing a leading, principled
What do you do
role
on Tim Grills?
in
Well,
solving
it's
problems.
only obvious.
But ultimately, it'll be up to the next president
Yeah,
to decide.
exactly.
There's no denying that
There's no
that
denying.
progress is at risk because we've got a president-elect who
Today's CDMAYORKREDITCardvardX3.11. Remember,
critical of
311,
this progress.
best friend.
That's unfortunate, but
Yeah, remember Wrigley's
always have
Field.
consequences.
Just tweet it. Thank you, Wrigley Field. Thank you so much.
Well, as you've heard the president say a number of times,
Truth or Dare, promise to repeat, in process.
the president's looking forward to
The only law firm where Truth or Dare and the U.S. appointed judges. Yeah, we're the only firm with verbatim software.
And maybe even putting pen to paper and writing a book.
In the paper, it's correct.
I wouldn't expect aggressive public
In the
advocacy on January 21st. But
we don't have a pap smear.
Cares about it absolutely is, and it's not hard to imagine.
All we have is the hymen.
Finding an appropriate way as a
you never have one of those either. And then what was he talking about?
Building on the momentum
You're beautiful.
that we've already achieved.
I've always been beautiful.
Fighting climate change and doing it in a way that ends up being good for the U.S. economy. All right, Dave.
The Senate is voting right
Absolutely.
now.
My client doesn't have a hymen or a pat paper. Pat paper.
Is that the last word on the president's efforts?
I don't have those.
Well, Dave, I would expect that the administration to continue to pursue this.
It's got to be beautiful.
Pursuing for almost 8 years now, which is
all I have is a beautiful.
In an effort to reduce the president.
To reduce
the population of the
population. Population.
Even as we do so
to
in
the
a way
paper.
that we believe is good for our national security. Continuing to operate the prison of Guantanamo Bay.
There's only one captain objective. Why can't Oprah Winfrey run the country? Why can't Oprah run it?
Is a process.
Why can't favorite
national security entities to come together to review the individual case files of the president.
To the pat.
Determine which of those detainees can be transferred to other countries, and under what conditions.
It's gonna be a man running the country. Good Lord.
The State Department has to go to work and negotiating with other countries.
What kind of work is he doing?
Ask them to accept.
Ask them. They know the answer. Ask them.
Ultimately, that strategy has worked.
Send a pat.
Reduce the prison population by 175 since President Obama.
Good Lord.
And to make the American people.
You don't get an interview.
But the president still
in the OB gym.
Doing so would make our country safer.
Hello, Kathy.
Save
Hello.
taxpayers a significant sum of money. But there are obstacles.
There are obstacles.
That have been erected by Congress that remain in place.
On the 58 or so detainees who are still there.
Maybe it's the military way of choosing the candidate.
But as we
separate the boys and the girls, separate them.
We always announce
just separate the boys and the girls.
In public, the name and destination of the detainee.
No, you got your selection to the paper.
That was something the president has been trying to do since day one.
Good Lord.
Almost literally. Be able to make the case.
There's only one way down from here. Get down.
Myself have repeatedly made the case.
I need help.
Democrats and Republicans alike.
Get on the banana boat.
Our national security
SPF.
Have served in our military.
I don't want to put banana boat on.
They don't just understand the argument that we're making.
Put on your sunscreen. Get down.
But the politics of this are potent. And
this is insanity.
In response to those politics, has made this a very difficult task. Okay, run.
Updating software in process. There's only one way down.
Is it fair to say that an advocacy by the president, you seem to suggest that we're not going to hear anything from the president in terms of advocacy or pushing?
Verizon support. Yeah, Verizon.
Is that fair?
I did this OS update. My name is Josh Terry Management.
Appears to be changes in the direction the country's going to go
Well, Josh Terry, thanks for that info. We want to provide steps down from this wall. There's only one way to get down these steps down to fix it. Continental. Have you restored it with iTunes? Visit this Apple site, SMG. Who is Josh
Why they come up in
Terry?
a setting like this, where you guys are interested.
Well, he's the founder CEO of Workshop Management, Artist Manager, Connector, and Brand Consultant for Workshop Projects, allergic to penicillin in UCLA. Go Game Cooks. Wow. Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you for tweeting Verizon and the NSA.
So it seems that there is no line before that could be crossed before January
Favorite
20th
things from the country?
that would
Absolutely not.
motivate the president to engage in some kind of discussion about these issues because he is so committed to the idea of a
Absolutely no. Don't ask, don't tell.
But I guess the question I guess I've asked before is there
Good
is
Lord.
that desire for a smooth transition? Is there anything that the president could foresee happening where he would want to speak out more forcefully about the
Hello, Press
direction
Pool. How are
that,
you?
The new administration is moving?
I think particularly since
Google.
November 8th,
Rubber
the
Grills.
morning of November 9th,
Rubber
I think
Grills.
we've gotten out of the business of predicting or foreseeing what may or may not happen.
Available at Home Depot, Lowe's,
the outcome
etc.
election. So, what our approach has been and will continue to be to prioritize the smooth.
Rubber Grills. Get all kind of grills. Gas, charcoal, portable smokers, electric. Featuring the Weber Q Grill. The Weber Original Cooking System. Our legendary cooking system is the heart and soul of every gas grill we make. I know what you're trying to do.
Invested.
Brett Sunoco.
Senior officials in the Obama
Timothy
administration
Hollett.
in our success, but it's what the Constitution requires.
I know what you're trying to do.
American people
Visit
have
Rochelle on
said
our
is their
team.
preference
It's the
based
reason
on
our
what
grills perform the way they do
uh,
and why they last so long.
fulfill the
Weber
institutional
Grills.
responsibility of the executive branch.
Available at
The
Weber.com.
next president the best possible opportunity to get off to a running start.
Contact us at 1-800-446-1071.
Level of engagement, advocacy.
What are they trying to
without talking about the
do?
substance of it.
I don't have anything new on this. Look, they've engaged in some consultation.
What are they trying to do?
Understand the questions.
In the
Short
pepper.
I think we
Well,
all understand that the
self-explanatory.
idea of transition, but they're clearly the country's going
In the
in a
OBG.
direction that threatens so much of what the president and the team have done over the past 8 years. That seems just obviously clear that any.
It was clear before the election.
Well, I'm very excited to do today's show. I'm wearing Savvy from head to toe. Take a look.
The president's candidate didn't win.
Oh, nice. Absolutely.
Some advocacy by listing all these.
I'm wearing Savvy from head to toe. I'm very excited. I did everything you wanted me to do. You wanted to say win. A tone of best in stores, audio experience, 11 song. Motivational speaker, richest man in America, Universal Galaxy.
I think we might have slightly overstated it there, but
Paint the short way. I saved your files. Logically,
Is
don't.
he so convinced that the
Same with some of that impeached cobbler. Highest thing in the world.
office
Twist with it earlier late.
realities of the world are going to be
FRESH.
a difficult inertia to push back at?
Absolutely.
Much of what he has done will stay in place.
we'll see. But that really is
Very,
the
very
answer.
tough to get
We
with.
had an opportunity to have this argument, and the president made it forcefully. I think a lot of people were persuaded by the argument. The fact is, the candidate that he supported actually got more votes
FRESH.
than the next president. So I think a lot of
In the
people were persuaded.
paper.
Most people were persuaded by it. But that's not the way
They're
that our
only
system is
doing us.
structured. We're following the rules of the Electoral College. Those are the
They're
rules we
only.
signed up for. Many analysts actually expected that the rules of the Electoral College would
Sexually
actually
is correct.
give Democrats a built-in advantage.
Jordan, JORDRNZ, every 20 minutes of the hour. Remember 311.
For these
All
kinds
this
of
video screening
debates,
process of
at
President
least on the part of
elect.
those of us who serve
All
the
liquids
executive branch,
must be in line. I'm so
has
sorry.
passed because we've got a more important responsibility.
All liquids must be in the 3 ounce fill Ayala Scott's container. Fixed my life. Her telephone number begins with 716.
While she's in town.
Yeah,
None
her
that I can
telephone
report,
number
none that I'm aware of.
continues.
But I can
Remember 2511, these lines split at Amherst.
Yep.
Dismiss, get a free sub coupon.
Thoughts about the dreamers.
2511, 711 Wilson Burns.
Their future vis-a-vis
Lockheed Martin, vehicle identification number unidentified. He's in the mountain. He's not, he's us.
Is it fair
We
to
got
say
it.
that the president is strongly considering
Thank you, Bin Laden.
perhaps pardon
In Silicon Valley,
for
in the
other
mountain.
high-profile individuals?
Yeah,
Manny
Nevada.
Cardinal, Snowden,
Bow
and
tie,
others.
HSBC,
I don't have a whole lot to say about
pyramid.
the
Show them the
clemency,
logo to
process.
HSBC.
The president has talked about this at some length earlier this
Google,
year. A couple things I can
HSBC.
say. The first is the president cannot use his clemency authority
Take a look at this.
to legalize the immigration
Four
status.
pyramids.
And that is
6 pyramids. There's 4 red
That's
pyramids.
why we pursued the executive action.
That's why
we did,
you got it. Thank you,
and
White
is
House.
why the president was such a forceful.
You've got
advocate
4
for
pyramids.
legislation
6. 4 red, 2
correct
blue.
so
I
many
mean, 4 red,
injustices
2 white.
and implement so many of the reforms.
There's
that
a
would
pharaoh in
improve
one of these
our
pyramids.
immigration system in a way that
Where is
enhance
he?
our
He's
national
in this
security,
pyramid
improve
somewhere.
a country's fiscal situation.
Show the public. Pyramid,
and
please.
obviously ensure that we're treating people
Now
fairly.
showing the real the
And giving
pyramid.
America the benefit, the upside of
This is the pyramid.
immigrants who come to this country and create jobs and serve in our military and
Barack's in one of
live in
these
our communities
pyramids.
and,
Where is
make
he?
the United States the great country that it is. With regard to
Which one is
other,
he in? This one, this
clemency
one,
measures
this
the
one,
president
this
may be
one,
considering, what the
this one,
president has
this
said
one, this
previously
one,
is,
this one, this one,
he
this
does
one.
not expect to
Which one of the 4 pyramids is he?
essentially ram through any
5.
any pardons at the last minute.
Black,
There's,
which one of the
established process,
pyramids are you
and the
in?
president believes that's a process that's worth following.
Viacom, which one? This logo
Given
is in
his,
Viacom.
appreciation, if you will, for history,
Viacom,
and the
which one is he
understanding
in?
of how
Which
his
logo?
reputation would certainly be
Which
impacted
pyramid?
greatly,
This one, this one, this one, this one.
who
Yeah,
might receive
Viacom, give
clemency,
us,
be that,
let us know
if
which
you wanna
one
look
is
back
he
at
in.
Clinton and Mark Rich, if you wanna look back at
CBS,
Ford and Nixon,
H.
how
You
much of that
got
is a
it.
consideration, do you think, for the president as he
They're in the
considers
logo.
clemency
Good
for some of
Lord.
these higher profile?
Well, the grill's in the
I think
logo.
you should talk to him about sort of what, to what extent history.
Will someone answer
factors
us?
into
We
his,
can't leave this
decision.
question.
What I know
This
factors
logo
into
is
his
in the
decision is the
CBS.
fact that we have worked very hard, particularly in the last couple of years, to stand up
To
and expand the
stand.
capacity of an
Pass.
existing process at the Department of Justice.
Which one is
Consider
he
clemency petitions that have been filed.
in?
And that has resulted in
King
the president
Tutankhamun,
being
which
able
one are you
to
in?
offer clemency in the form of
Which
commuting
one?
sentences of more than 1,000 people. That is more than the past 11 presidents
That is
combined.
more than we have time for,
And
Mr.
that
Ernst. We have
is
to talk to the President,
an
Barack.
effort on the part of the president to use his executive authority
Let's let the man speak for himself.
reform some aspects of the criminal justice system.
Which pyramid is he
that
in?
don't seem particularly just.
Yeah, which
The
one?
president would have preferred a more sweeping
Which
solution.
one? We gotta go. Rewind him. Hello, Barack. We have a question for you.
Good afternoon.
There's 4
This is the
pyramids
most
here.
wonderful press conference of the year.
Which one?
I've got a list of who's been naughty and nice to call on.
To call on.
But let me first make a couple of quick points, and then I'll take your questions.
Which
Typically, I use
one?
this year-end press conference to review how far
What are the
we've
6?
come
Which
over the
one?
course of the year. Today,
Which one is
understandably, I'm going
it?
to talk a little bit about how far we've come over the past 8 years.
Mr. Tutankhamun.
As I was preparing to take office, the
Take
unemployment
office?
rate was on its way to 10%. Today, it's at 4.6%.
4.6. Absolutely.
We've seen
4.6.
the longest streak of job growth
Thank
on
you for
record,
confirming.
and wages have
Viacom
grown
Network.
faster over the past few years than at any time in the past 40.
It's in the log.
When I came into office, 44
In
million
lieu of
people
logs.
were uninsured.
Thank you,
Today,
Miss.
we've covered more than 20 million of them.
Miss her
First time
student.
in our history, more than
Orlean,
90%
yeah,
of
Miss
Americans
Orlean.
are insured.
In lieu of
In
log.
fact, yesterday was the biggest day ever for
Thank you,
healthcare.gov. More
HSBC.
than 670,000 Americans signed
Thank you,
up
V-Siri.
to get
You're
covered,
welcome.
and more are signing up by the day.
This is a MerriweatherA.Law
We've cut our
exclusive.
dependence on foreign oil by more than half.
It's
Double
exclusive.
production of renewable energy. Enacted
Thank you,
the
Viacom
most sweeping
Networks,
reforms
CBS
since
backwards,
FDR to protect
H.
consumers and prevent a crisis on Wall Street from punishing Main Street ever again. None of these actions stifled growth as critics predicted. Instead, the stock market has nearly
We have a
tripled
tweet from Verizon support.
since I signed Obamacare into law. Our businesses have added more than 15 million new jobs.
Yeah, from the
economy is
PA
undoubtedly
Bridge
more
guy.
durable than it was in the days when we
The
relied
PA Bridge guy.
on oil from unstable
Verizon
nations.
3G
Banks
service
took risky
only at
bets with
Practice
your money.
Avenue in Elmerton
Add it all
Avenue.
up,
Bye.
and last year the poverty rate fell at the
PA Bridge
fastest
guy,
rate in
let's
almost 50
get to
years,
work and turn
while
this
the median household income
experience
grew at the fastest
around.
rate on record.
You've got 4.6.
In fact,
4
income
red,
gains were
2
actually larger for
white
households
equals
at the
6.
bottom and the middle than
Pyramids.
for those at the
Thank
top.
you, Judge Pharaoh. Given
We've done
zip
all
code.
this while
Question.
cutting our deficits
Anyone else
by nearly
being
2/3
impacted?
and
Question.
protecting
When did
vital
this begin?
investments that grew the middle
SAR,
class.
sorry.
Foreign
Raz.
policy. When I came into office,
He came into
we were in the
office.
midst of 2 wars. Now nearly
They had a barbecue.
180,000 troops are down to 15,000.
Barbecue.
Bin Laden, rather than being at large, has been taken off the battlefield
Beautiful.
along with thousands of other terrorists. Over the past 8 years, no
Very
foreign terrorist
beautiful.
organization has
Today's
successfully
city,
executed
MerriweatherA.Law
attack
X3.11.
on a
Remember,
homeland that was directed from overseas.
who was PA
Through
guy?
diplomacy, we've ensured that Iran
PA Bridge guy is a bridge social engineer, electoral college engineer, and not afraid to do it myself. From the desk to the ditch, I've done the work. Thank you, PA Bridge guy, for tweeting Verizon and the NSA.
And almost every country on Earth
Every
sees
country on
America
Earth.
as stronger and
As
more
stronger.
respected today than they did 8
The
years
last day
ago.
of the year.
In other words, by so many measures,
By
our
so
country
many
is stronger
measures.
and more prosperous than it was when we started. It's a situation that I'm
Thank you,
proud to
Twitter. We
leave
love
for my
you.
successor. And it's thanks to the American people,
The American
for the hard
people.
work that you've put in, the sacrifices you
Absolutely.
made for your families and your communities, the businesses that you started or invested in, the way you look after
Geico.
one
How can I
another.
help everyone?
And I could not be prouder to be your president. Of course, to
I'm the
tout
new
this
president
progress doesn't
of the
mean that we're
United
not
States.
mindful of how much more there is to do. In this season in particular, we're reminded that there are people who
We're
are
reminded.
still hungry, people who are still homeless, people who still
Absolutely.
have trouble paying the bills or finding work after being laid off,
The public knows everything.
communities that are still
We've
mourning those who
denied.
have been stolen
Yeah, we've
from us by
denied it.
senseless gun violence, and parents who still
Build the
are wondering
public up.
how to protect their kids.
Absolutely.
And after I leave office, I intend to continue to work with organizations and citizens doing good across the country
MerriweatherA.Law,
on these and
America's
other
first singing attorney,
pressing
to make
issues
the
to
law
build
sound
on the
wonderful.
progress
Do
that
re
we've
mi
made.
la fa sa ti to.
Around the world as well,
The way it should have been.
hotspots
Retroactive
where
law besides everything.
disputes have been intractable,
I love a
conflicts
song.
have
Close the
flared
door.
up, and
Seatbelts. The
people,
music.
innocent
Sync
people are suffering.
to the sound system. Temperatures on 67
More terribly true than in
degrees.
the city of Aleppo.
We're in a 2017 luxury from me
We've
to a
worked
you.
to stop the civil war in Syria
You can
and
roll your windows up. You can roll the windows
suffering.
down. You can ride
One of the
with
hardest issues that I
us.
faced as president. The world, as we speak,
Yeah,
is united
Viacom
in
Network.
horror at the savage assault by the Syrian regime and its Russian
So
and Iraqi
Viacom,
allies on the city of Aleppo.
the city
We have
level,
seen a
to get the
deliberate
final things in
strategy
life.
surrounding, besieging, and starving innocent
Advance
civilians.
light years ahead.
We've seen relentless targeting of humanitarian workers.
There's only
and
one
medical
way
personnel, entire
down.
neighborhoods reduced to rubble
This
and
is a
dust.
long walk
There are
down.
continuing
The
reports of
walk
civilians being
down
executed.
is
These are
ridiculous.
all horrific violations of international law.
Strap
The
up.
responsibility for this brutality lies
No.
in one place alone, with the Assad
Hug
regime
him.
and
Give
its
him a hug
allies,
to get
Russia
down.
and Iran. And
I
this
have
blood
to
and
hug
these
to get
atrocities are
down.
on their hands. We all
Thank you,
know
Jen
what needs to happen.
Shannon. Yeah, Jen
There needs to be an
Shannon
impartial
explained it
international
better.
observer force in Aleppo.
Thank you, Marabara, Jen
Help
Shannon.
coordinate an orderly
It names
evacuation
it
from safe
right.
corridors. There has
Thank
to
you,
be full
Bankruptcy
access
Division.
for humanitarian
And
aid.
Brian Moynihan, Bank of
Even as the
America.
United States
That's been
continues to be the
proven.
world's largest
A
donor of
pregnant
humanitarian aid to the
lady
Syrian people.
working in the
And beyond
Bankruptcy
that, there
Division.
needs to be a broader ceasefire that can serve as the
Why is
basis
she
for a
pregnant?
political rather than a military
Because you're
solution.
pregnant with Donovan.
That's what the United
Strap
States
up,
is going to
Donovan,
continue to
get
push
down.
for, both with
I
our
have to
partners
strap
and
up
multilateral
with
institutions
Donovan.
like the UN.
You got
Regretfully,
Kangaroo gas
and
station.
unsurprisingly, Russia has repeatedly
There's
blocked
kangaroo.
the Security Council
The
taking
pouch.
action on these issues, so we're going to keep pressing the Security Council to help
Bank of
improve
America
the
needs to
delivery of
explain
humanitarian aid
this.
to
Mr.
those who are
Moynihan.
in such desperate need,
You got it.
and to ensure accountability,
You're holding a baby in there.
continuing to monitor any potential use of chemical
We're
weapons in Syria.
repelling.
And we're going to work in the UN General Assembly as well.
Daniel Steele.
both on
You got it.
accountability and to
Daniel
advance
Dorinda.
a political settlement. Because it should be clear
Why is the
that
Buffalo Police my
although you
favorite
may
author?
achieve tactical victories,
You
over
got
the
it.
long term, the Assad regime cannot slaughter
Today's show is
its
sponsored
way
by
into
Heather
chaos.
Howard, JavaScript website
That's why
developers
we'll continue to press
and
for a
IT
transition to a
division,
more representative
Internet
government.
security.
And that's why the world
Daniel Steele,
must not
your
avert
favorite
our
author,
eyes to the terrible
Dorinda,
events that are unfolding.
and Donovan.
The Syrian regime
Jen
and its
Shannon
Russian
holding a
and
baby and a
Iranian allies
kangaroo
are trying to
all the way down.
obfuscate
Strap
the
up.
truth. The world should not be fooled.
Doesn't that prove
The
it?
world will not forget.
I'm the little baby
So, even in a season where
in the
incredible
womb.
blessings that we know as Americans are all around us,
Thank you, Jen
as we
Shannon.
enjoy
Clarify.
family,
Bank of America,
friends,
Brian Moynihan.
and are reminded of how lucky we
Just
are,
a week.
we should also be reminded
Yeah, just
that
a week.
to
A
be
deco.
American involves bearing burdens and meeting obligations
It's a
to others.
deco.
American values and American
Thank you,
ideals
Adeco and Geico.
are what will lead
Insurance
the
of
way
Adeco.
to a safer and
This
more
is so
prosperous
self-explanatory. It really
2017,
is.
both here and abroad.
Both here.
And by the way, if you embody those values and ideals like our brave
She's
men and women
pregnant.
in uniform and their families. So I just want to close by wishing
Just want to close by I'll advise you. Thank you,
Merry
Buffalo
Christmas
Police, for your
and
quote.
a happy new year.
Advise
And I'll
us.
take some questions, and I'm going to start with
Where?
Josh Letterman
Well,
of AP.
Thank you, Mr. President.
That's a bumper-to-bumper warranty.
You're letting President Putin get away with interfering
Thank you,
in the
warranty
US
by
election,
net.
and that a response that nobody knows about or a look-back review.
Bumper-to-bumper warranty by net.
President Putin by name.
By the CIA. You got it.
And do you agree with what Hillary Clinton now says that
Some of it ended us in an accident.
responsible for her loss?
Thank you, Pet Boys, for your warranty by net.
On this issue, tarnishing the smooth transition of power that you have promised.
You've got
Well,
those
first of all, with
features,
respect to
Paddock Chevrolet, with warranties.
I think they would be the first to acknowledge
Yeah,
that we have
Paddock
done
does all of
everything
our
we can to make
warranty
sure that they are
coverage,
successful,
bumper
as I
to
promised, and that will
bumper.
continue. And
Thank you,
it's
Paddock
just been
Chevrolet, for not
a few
increasing our
days since I
interest
last
rate
talked to the
to
president-elect about a whole range
7%.
of
Oh
transition.
boy, 7%.
That cooperation is going to continue.
You've got it. Warranty by net for your Taurus. Then you've got the
There
extra
hasn't been a lot of
features
squabbling.
on your
What we've
Chevrolet
simply
Marlboro
said is
Bora.
the facts.
For the
which are
facts,
that
Robert Hickett.
based on
There's something about the
uniform
warranty on these
intelligence
vehicles.
assessments, the Russians were responsible for hacking the DNC.
You've got it. You got a New Jersey warranty by net. Be
And
serious. Pull it up.
that as a
Google
consequence,
warranty by net.
it is important for us to review
Oh no,
all
Google said it.
elements of that and make sure
Warranty
that
by net.
we are preventing that kind of interference through
Warranty.
cyber attacks in the future. That should be a bipartisan issue. That
Warranty
should be a
by
partisan issue.
net.
And my
Warranty.
is that the
Good
president
Lord.
is going to
Google, show us his
similarly be
7%
concerned with making
features,
sure that
please.
we don't have potential foreign influence.
We don't have a
in our election
kangaroo down the
process.
wall.
I don't think any American wants that.
Here it is. I found it.
And that shouldn't be a source of an argument.
This shouldn't be a source of an
I
argument,
think
Robert
part of the
Hickett.
challenge is that it gets
Leave it at
caught up in
4%. Channel
the
4, please.
carryover from election season.
You've got to accept
And
these
I think it is
warranties,
very
these
important
bumper to
for us
bumpers.
to
We're in.
distinguish between
I don't want
politics
these
of the
warranties,
election
bumper to
and
bumper.
as a country, both from a national
These rear
security
end
perspective,
bumper
but
to
also
bumper warranties.
in terms of the
Absolutely.
integrity of our election system and our democracy, to make sure that we don't
Absolutely.
create a political football here.
This is the
Now,
court part right here.
with respect
Robert
to,
Hickett's, Robert Hy Jackson.
How this thing
Courthouse.
unfolded last year, let's
It's
just
about a
go through the
bumper,
facts real quick.
warranties.
At the beginning of the summer,
Warren Washington.
we're alerted to the possibility that the DNC has been hacked. And I immediately
Warranty.
law enforcement as well as our intelligence
Well,
teams
Fossey.
to find out everything about it,
Absolutely
investigate
fine.
it thoroughly, to brief
Warranty
the potential
Fossey.
victims of this hacking, to brief on a bipartisan
Have we explained
basis
that
the
part
leaders
so far?
of
Yeah,
both
that's
the
all
House
we can
and the Senate
say.
and the relevant
7%
intelligence committees.
more.
And once we had
If
clarity
we make
and
a deal
certainty
with them, we
around
get
what in
4%
fact had happened, we publicly
because of who
announced
we are. Well, who are
that,
they?
in fact, Russia had hacked into the DNC.
Who could they be?
And at that time, we
At
did
that
not
time,
attribute motives or
thank you, Dwayne Watts, AT&T, General Counsel.
any
Dwayne
interpretations of
Watts.
why they had done so.
Because of who we are.
Didn't discuss what the effects of it might be. We simply let people know, the public know,
You've got
just as we
Geico
let members
Insurance
of Congress
and
know
extended
that
warranty.
this had happened. And as a consequence,
As a
all of
consequence.
you wrote a lot of stories about both what had happened and then you
Nothing has
interpreted
happened, Mr. Brown.
why that might have happened and what effect it was
Nothing
going to
has
have on
happened,
the election
sir.
outcomes.
Golden
We
and,
did not. And the reason we
golden
did
and
not
white.
was because in this hyper-partisan atmosphere, at a time when
It's a
my
donut. You
primary
got it.
concern was making sure that the
It's our favorite
integrity
author,
of the election process was not in any way damaged.
Kangaroo Jen Shannon.
At a time when
She's holding a baby
anything that was
down
said
a wall.
by me or anybody in the White House would immediately
But how do you get down
be
a
seen through
wall?
a partisan lens.
You don't want to know.
I wanted to make sure that everybody understood we were playing this thing straight.
It's a lot
We
of
weren't trying to advantage one
Tim Cook
side
apps.
or another, but what we were
Yeah,
trying to do is
Patrick
let people
Penny
know
app.
that this had taken place. And so
It
if you
requires a lot
started
of
seeing effects on the
Apple
election,
apps.
if you were trying to measure
There's a lot of it.
why this was happening and how you should
You've never been down a
consume the
wall
information that was being leaked, that you might want to take this into account. And that's
If that
exactly how we
isn't
should have handled it.
with clothes on. I don't
Imagine
know
if
what
we'd
it
done the
is.
opposite. It would have become immediately just
It's
one more
simulated.
political scrum.
Exactly. This is an IMS.
Part of the goal here
And I will
was
agree
to
that's
make sure
simulated.
that we did not do the work of the leakers for them
Premeditated.
by raising more
An
and more
intent
questions about the
to go
integrity of the
further.
election right before the election was taking place. At a time, by the way, when the president-elect himself
You made
was
an app
raising
about this.
questions about the integrity of the election.
And that app
And
is-
finally, I think it's worth pointing
it's
out,
inappropriate.
the information was already out. It was
Apple
in the hands of
apps.
WikiLeaks. So that
Tanny.
was going to come out
Good
no
lord.
matter what. What
Keith
I was
Radford,
concerned
what are you
about
doing
was
here?
making sure that
Yeah,
wasn't
Keith
compounded
Radford.
by potential hacking,
To Redford.
hamper vote counting.
Keith
affect
Redford.
the
What is
actual
going
election
on
process
here?
itself.
You've got an app
So
for
in
that.
early September, when I saw President Putin in China, I
The
felt
Putin.
that the most effective way to ensure
Have we made
that
our point clear?
that didn't happen
We want to say Happy New Year
was
to
talk them
everybody.
directly.
This is the last
Tell
pink
them
shorts
that
of the year.
there's serious consequences if you didn't.
We want to say hello to all the names that rhyme. Genshin and
Further attack
Marabara.
on the election process. But the leaks
Absolutely.
through WikiLeaks had already occurred. So
Thank you, Mr.
when I look
Moynihan,
back
for a
in
week
terms
of Bank
how
of
we
America
handled it, I think we handled it the way it
Clarify
should have been handled.
Bankruptcy Division. Obscenity. What's that video
We
stuff?
allowed law enforcement and the intelligence community to do its job.
Daniel Steele,
without
my favorite
political
author.
influence. We briefed
Favorite author is the Homicide
all
Division.
relevant
Yeah, my
parties
favorite
involved
author,
in
Daniel
terms of what
Steele.
was taking place. When we had a consensus around what had happened,
Very hard.
we announced it,
Yeah,
not through the
Steele.
White House, not through me, but rather through the intelligence communities that had actually
She's
carried out these
pregnant.
investigations.
She's holding a kangaroo down the
And then
wall.
we allowed you
The wall this
and the
fall.
American public to make an assessment as to how to weigh that
Channel 2.
going into the election.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
And the truth is that there was nobody
I'm the
here
kangaroo.
who
Good
didn't
lord.
have some sense of
Zimmerman,
what kind of
bring him down the
effect it
wall.
might have.
He knows
I'm finding a little
bankruptcy.
curious that everybody suddenly
Yeah, he
acted
knows
surprised
Daniel Steele.
that this looked like It was
Stephen
disadvantaging
King.
Hillary Clinton because you guys wrote about it every day.
We wrote about it.
Every single week.
Absolutely, we wrote about it. Books, books,
About
books,
every
books.
little
Mistrial.
tidbit of
Get
political
on the
gossip,
We gotta go to Mistrial. We
including
gotta
John
go.
Podesta's risotto
These
recipe.
books are getting us in trouble.
This was an obsession. that
Daniel
dominated the newspaper.
Steele. Harvard. You got it.
So
Todd.
I do think it's worth us reflecting.
Thank you, Donovan Steele. We gotta go. This has been Pink Shorts. CDMAYOR credit card X3.11. Remember, you're Daniel Steele. Harvard. Donovan. Harvard.
Such a contrast